beautiful Monday. This is my scenery. You know, today I want to say the stock market, the portfolios are doing great. We're just chilling, bro. We're just relaxed, chilling, watching the market, looking at opportunities to buy some. Right now, the public portfolio is about 11, 8, and some change, which is great. We started the public portfolio with you guys with 1,000, and we moved up from 1 to 5, 5 to 8, 8 to 10, and now the next is the 12K, bro. As soon as we hit 12K, we're gonna hit 15K, and the road to that journey is basically we've been like taking it, with small steps, bro. Investing in great companies, making it happen, owning it. Bought the dips, bought into great companies when the market was dipping in red. That's the time I like to buy. So if you guys don't know me, I'm Jeremy Waller. Thanks for tuning in. I like to, when I go live on this part of my channel, this segment is basically about the stock market and what I've been doing. And I've been in the stock market since 2015, and I started a public portfolio sharing with people, just showing you guys that if I started fresh today, whether I was 18, 19, or even like new to the market, this is what I'm doing, right? And like I said, I can't advise you what to buy, hold, or sell. I'm not a financial certified advisor of any sort. But what I can tell you guys is like this is a great way to make money, and I'm doing that, bro. Like we're making it happen. Um, so yeah, it's I'm creating wealth, for the long run for my family and stuff. And I'm buying the companies that I think is great that are going to take me there. Like what we got, some of the companies that I'm going to name in the public portfolio: Elf Beauty, Microsoft, Meta, Nvidia. Of course, we have some great ETFs like VOO, SCHD, the ticker symbol DRAM, the memory one. And these are my long-term plays, bro. When I say long-term, I'm talking about like 3 to 5 years, easy. And, that's about it, bro. Like, we, if the market dips in the portfolio, we're still buying dollar cost averaging, DCAing in these great companies. So, guys, it's also like my wife and my birthday this week. So the long stream at the studio or at the office won't happen as often because we are actually on vacation, planning some trips. But the wife's got something to plan. Tomorrow's my birthday. I'm turning the big 4-4. So, But yeah, if things come up and change in the market, I'm definitely going to put a post or stream. Or if you follow me on IG, all the links below, you can check what's happening. But guys, have a long-term plan and build a portfolio that you are proud of, that you want to stay in. Like you open a portfolio in 2-3 years down, you're like, I don't panic sell, don't get into hype stocks. In my opinion, when I say long-term portfolio, buy a portfolio that you're proud of, where you open it out in 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, and you're like looking at these companies, like, what, I'm so happy and proud of myself that I got into these stocks for the right play, right? So, and there's no like secret sauce. There's nothing, bro. Just invest in great companies that you understand the fundamentals of these companies. Do your own DD, your own due diligence, and realize what's good for you, right? Yeah. So, on that note, have a blessed Monday. Tomorrow's Tuesday, August 11th. The big 4-4, guys. Own it, make it happen. Blessings on blessings.